Hello everyone, so welcome to another haul video. I did think last Sunday was probably going to be my last one due to the weather was a complete washout. But last night and the weather's been quite nice in Norwich for the last couple of days, so I thought I'd give another shot. There's one more week left of car boot sales in Norwich, so I thought, well, other than this week, so I'll have a quick look round. Didn't think there'd be much out there, but when I got there, the first one I went to, I got all this from the first one, minus two things. The second one was a bit of a washout. It was just full of traders, antique dealers and all that sort of stuff. Little stuff I'm not really looking at or asking too much money for. So I actually think I got quite a good little haul for the time of year actually from itself. So one of the first things I saw going around was this PS2 Wii. No, PS2 Wii, there's no PS2 guitar. Sort of, you see on there, it's a wireless guitar. It was bought from HMV, I don't know, many years ago. Doesn't say how much it was paid for, but when I looked at it, it was brand new and sealed inside. So the outside packaging's got a bit of nicks and that sort of stuff on there, but inside it's still brand new and sealed. So all the plastic on everything, even the batteries, the original battery Duracell batteries are still sealed. Everything's there. So as long as I make sure everything's there, I'm probably going to sell it over to FBA. I checked on Amazon sort of from this. It sales rank 30,000 I think in toys and in video games, but there's only two merchant fulfilled sellers selling for £50. So I paid £7 for it. She wanted £10. I opened it up. I thought it was meant to be a game with this as well, so I knocked it down to £7 because I said there's no game, need to buy a game for it. But later on, actually said game sold separately, so I've got that. I'm probably going to send it up there for around about £50–60 and see what we get for this over there itself. So another thing I saw from Sealed Media, there was someone selling loads and loads of I don't know where she got them from, Borderlands 2 sort of games. You can see they had them up for £5 each, but I got them down for £2 each. I checked all the seals, obviously I'm happy on there, so I paid a tenner for 5 of them, and I'm going to send these over to FBA. There's that merch fulfilled, they're selling for about £5. There's an FBA seller for some reason who's got them up for £3.79. You're making no money whatsoever there, but there's most of the FBA sellers are actually at £10, so I'll be putting them up there for a tenner just to turn them over. This is a bit of a thanks over to ads. I picked these up before, I've not really done too much with them. I've probably still got them because they were broken. It's a Satitech or Satec. I think you picked one up yourself a few weeks ago, probably a couple of hauls ago. Electronic chess player. It's all got its instructions and manuals, and it's all got the packaging sort of in there, so hopefully it's all working over there. I paid £2 for that. It depends on which model I've got. You can go from anything from £20 through to £40 on eBay, so I'll have a quick little research and test it later on to see what we get onto that. So that's that one. Then on another stall here, these little, remember the Furbies sort of come out, VTech did their own, well, you can't actually see them, I'm pointing down at stuff and you can only just see the heads of them, so I'll pick them both up. These are like VTech version of the Furbies. They've got wheels on the bottom, they chat to each other, and like electronic pets and that sort of thing. They're meant to have magnetic food, which the lady assured me that she hasn't got them, but she's been using it with magnets from the fridge magnets, and they sort of seem to work fine. So she does. So I might just try and find a fridge magnet of a carrot or something like that and put with it. They talk to each other, they move around, they've got wheels and that sort of stuff on the bottom, they interact. Again, I don't test these, pay £1.50 for the pair. Hopefully around about 20 quid if they're working sort of on there. That goes from my wife's shop. Nerf sort of things, I've got a Nerf Recon with 2 attachments missing, so this is one of the attachments what's missing, the laser sight, so tactical sight, paid £1 for that. I hate to pay things like that, I like to pay, but I want to get a working set, so I got that. I've got a Bob plush, so I've now got a Wendy plush to go with a DVD box set, so hopefully that will go on there. 50p paid for her. And then we've got some other sort of nice little good stuff. This is a Mountain House freeze-dried food set, all new and sealed. It's got a shelf life of 6 years. I paid £1 for this, and it lasts until August 2018. So might put it on for a Christmas. Someone might want it for a Christmas present, or hold out until summer, until springtime, and put it on then. Or might just list it and just see what happens. But I just checked the sales sort of on there. I've only seen 2 what are sold. They were international. They were £56 and £36 for these sort of things. So I'm looking at about £40 in the UK. Probably on here with maybe 50. Just put it over there and see what happens for a meal. So very happy there. Just as I left the car, my wife goes to me, can you try and find me another leak pad, because I want to try and get another bundle on the go, so I'll see what I can do. The same place where I picked this up and picked this up, I'll talk about it in a bit, they had a leak pad down there. This is the pink leak pad with the bag. Come with 10 books and 8 cartridges. So 10 books, 8 cartridges, and the play is just on here. If you're not sure about these things, I've had these for a while now, and I've come to the conclusion that every time you turn one on, I put a cartridge inside it, and every so often it plays Bill's Loose Tooth. And every single one I've always had has always said the same. That's one reason only. It's because it's a default setting of the leak pads. It's sort of a test in the shops. You can't do anything with it. It's internal, and the way to fix that is either clean the terminals in there with a bit of rubbing alcohol, or the cartridges. It might be a dirty cartridge, so if it doesn't read the cartridge and you turn it on, it'll play Bill's Loose Tooth. Or you've got flat batteries. So the easiest first is change the battery, and then if it works fine afterwards, you know it's that. If not, just give it a bit of clean inside the terminal and a clean on the cartridges, and then it works fine anyway. So if it plays Bill's Loose Tooth, that'll be your issue. Let's say we had a £5 for this. I checked a few games, we've got a load of cartridges, and we usually get about £35–40 back for those sort of things with all this inside there. A bit less, about 25–30, so we'll be hitting the top end of that on the wife's shop. On there, the last thing they had on the shop, so the first thing I saw from them was it was a mystery machine. I picked this up first, and I saw this, and I saw these. The mystery machine, it has got a little bit of damage onto it. A little bit of plastic glue will fix the top, which is just on there. I need to bring this camera forward a little bit. I need to sort my the camera's raised up on a platform, so I need to bring the camera sort of down and closer. I might do it on the grass again because it is quite far away. I bought this to actually be closer, so I just need to sort it out. But this one's an electronic version. I haven't tested the electronics sort of on here, but it did. The reason I paid £2 for it as well is because it had all of the figures. So it's got all the figures. I'm going to test my memory now. I can't remember all the names. So you've got Shaggy, Scooby. God, I'm really far away. Shaggy and Scooby, Thelma and Louise, Wilma, Thelma and Louise, and Wilma. That's it. And Bruce, isn't it? Yeah. Something like that, yeah, Bruce figure, and it comes with a little ghost as well, sort of evil sort of do. I think it's meant to have other stuff with it. I'm not entirely sure what it comes with, because when I went to the second car boot sale, I found another mystery wagon, and they only wanted 30p for this one. It's a little bit more tatty and sort of thing. I need to probably have a bit of a clean up. But this one is not electronic. It opens up, but this time it's got some sort of Lily Zapper thing inside it. Sort of on here, so I'm not really entirely sure what all this is all about. So I'll have a quick look at this and test it and see what I can do with this. The reason I picked this up, just in case this one didn't work, I've still got another wagon to put with it, sort of on there. You can't see this, so I'm going to change the camera angle to start a little bit over here. Okay, so I'm basically kneeling down now, probably a little bit closer, can zoom a little bit. But I've seen this inside quite a lot of boot sales recently. I've never really sort of gone into it. I'm not sure what the value was or or what the reselling sort of thing is, but it's Hexbug. It's all over the shops and Toys R Us and that sort of stuff all the time. I picked up a big Hextech bundle. There's not everything here. I've also got a bag of stuff underneath the table. It came with 5 bugs. None of the bugs are working at the moment, so hopefully, she said I need to change the battery, so you never know, I can change the batteries. If not, I'll just sell the track on its own. I paid a £5 for everything. I had a quick check when I walked away, sort of thing. I could probably get it 35, 40 pound. For a good, reasonably sized bundle, but that's if I can make a good track out of this, and they work. So, all fingers crossed that I can make a good track and that sort of thing. The last thing I did, I haven't seen a decent Wii bundle sort of for a while. She was selling everything sort of separate. I managed to get everything together for £16 in the end. So I got one Wii controller official with a jacket, with a couple of jackets. I got a load of jackets, but a Wii Motion Plus. It's got a black Motion Plus with a white controller. So we'll see what we got on there. I've got Wii Sports Resort. I haven't tested anything works yet. X Factor. The reason I got this because it came with the microphone came with the bundle. So it was £10 for the Wii, and then a couple of quid each for the games, which I sort of knocked it down and got a few things extra. Sonic racing game, a Wii Fit game. I thought, well, actually quite nice. I think a different one to put with a Wii balance board, so I might get something else for it. And a black console. It did have a cover missing, but I'm not too worried. I've got loads of covers installed anyway, and all the cables and that sort of stuff. This thing seemed to be fairly good condition. I just checked if there's a memory card in there. It seemed to be fairly good condition, so I thought I'd give it a go, sort of on there itself. But that is my little haul today. So I'm now going to sit there and get it listed. Just a little bit of sales updates. Sales have been slow. I've been talking to Caroline. Had a good idea. I talked to her a few days ago that maybe slow sales are possibly due to Black Friday being overextended quite a long period of time, so people are waiting out for the sales and that sort of thing. Only today my sales picked up dramatically. I made £200 over 2 sales this morning, so quite happy sort of on there. You'll see those coming out on my sales update at the end of the month. So, but thanks again, and I'll see you later on, and bye for now.